I'm nursing faculty here. We're going to start with Nancy Gilmore, Heather Cleveland, Andrea Barth, Becca Rausch, Lindsay Johansson, Nancy Eulenhock, Corinne Cook, Rita Stackhouse, Debbie Speltz, and Amy Manning. We also have in the house Carolyn Hine from our Learning Center. And the person that helps us keep it all together, our academic assistant, Nancy Brinks. I'd also like to recognize our operations and IT departments for helping us make today's event what it is today, and especially Andrew Saunders, who's taken his time last minute to help us have this broadcasted live for us today. Thank you. So today is dedicated to our new nurses. So I would like to begin by recognizing any of our NICC nursing alumni. So if you are a nurse that graduated from our NICC nursing program, please stand and remain standing. Yeah, all of you, Europeans. And then as you guys keep standing, any other nurses in the room, please stand. Thank you. So to our graduates, you've been through one of the most demanding and challenging programs there is, nursing school. So you've endured increased stress, sleepless nights, and a rigorous program that many will never understand. So today we're going to celebrate you. And this is with a ceremony that's specific to nursing. No other profession has such ceremonies. Schools of nursing, though, have always been immersed in a lot of tradition, with a lighting ceremony to depict what nurses bring to the world, or a capping ceremony honoring the values in nursing, and then this, the pinning ceremony, to honor service to the patient and the community. So some of you may know the history of pinning, but for those of you that don't, I'd like to share just a brief history. The nursing pin is a 1,000-year-old symbol of service to others. In the 12th century, crusaders tending the sick wore badges as symbol of service to those they were taking care of. The badge depicted a Maltese cross and became the earliest ancestor of a nursing pin. Over the following centuries, the badge was gradually modified, and various coats of arms symbolizing service to a ruler or a community were added. In 1855, Queen Victoria of England awarded Florence Nightingale a pin for her efforts in the Crimean War. Designed by Prince Albert, the Queen's husband, the pin was a red enamel cross of St. George, surrounded by an oval and topped by a diamond crown. In 1860, Florence then instituted the first pinning ceremony at the Nightingale School of Nursing in London. These school pins were modeled after the pin Florence was awarded from the Crimean War. So the pin you will receive today is unique to NICC. This pin symbolizes your entrance into the professional role of nursing. Wear your pin proudly. It is your badge of honor. It exemplifies a most noble profession. Be true to your patients, your profession, and yourselves. And for the nursing profession, these are challenging and exciting times. Nurses have and will continue to make imperative and essential contributions to the health and well-being of all members of society. So graduates, I urge you to embrace these opportunities to contribute. Give them your very best effort. Approach each opportunity with an open mind, an open heart, a sense of humility, and a sense of humor. Continue to pursue knowledge and strive in excellence in practice in order to promote the highest quality patient care. And wherever your nursing practice takes you, remember the people and the opportunities that help build the foundation for your success. So congratulations and welcome to your next level of nursing. And next, I would like to introduce our student speaker, Lydia.
And just like that, they stepped up, arrived, changed. Welcome family, friends, educators, faculty to the Northeast Iowa Community College Associate Degree Nursing pinning ceremony on this day in December 2024. We are so thankful and grateful for your patience, support, and presence today, both near and far for those who are attending virtually. Tony Robbins said it best when he said, if you look at someone who is really successful, you say, wow, they're so amazing, they're so great, they've got it made, etc. You've got to remember one thing. People are rewarded publicly for what they practice privately for years. This could not be truer of becoming a nurse. Outwardly, you may see a medical professional, possibly great pay, possibly great hours, abundance of opportunities, etc. And you may be inclined to have similar thoughts or even make similar statements. But I ask that you remember that these nurses, as did many before us, made a lifetime commitment to learning and caregiving that is required for success in this profession. And that wasn't easy. It wasn't overnight, and the commitment doesn't end at a pinning ceremony or a commencement. This journey will be a lifelong journey for us. It is often said that successful goal setting requires planning for the end at the beginning. This is abundantly true of the nursing profession. All the nurses seated here today started this journey more than 3 years ago. Some had years of experience as first-year nurses, LPNs as you may know them. Others streamlined from start to finish, from prerequisite courses to LPN to the RN program. However, all of us committed and put forth effort, overcame personal and educational challenges, and made this choice time and time again, until we reached you here today. This is a process that won't end for the nurse moving forward. We are forever in a priority mindset. We will continually think of what's next, set goals, and work to achieve those goals with our patients and with ourselves throughout our professional career. We are the nursing face of the future and the agent of change for tomorrow's nurses of the world. So I ask that you remember that of your nurse and of the other nurses that you encounter in your life's travels. No journey comes without support along the way. We may not have arrived here had you not been with us, supporting us, giving us the voice of reason, the you got this, this is all you, or envisioning a goal for us that we may have lost sight of, such as, I can see you working in the ER, you're gonna love it. This inspiration and encouragement help make the journey memorable and the goals achievable. Thank you. Likewise, we would not be here had it not been for the guidance of our NICC nursing faculty and educational staff that accompanied us on this journey. This group of educational nurses, instructors, clinical instructors, and support staff throughout NICC are second to none. The program's integrity holds true throughout the nursing program, as our instructors offer expertise, encouragement, knowledge, and a supportive sounding board from start to finish of this journey. They have been open to our feedback and adjusted as appropriate to do so. They have listened and modeled expectations and challenged our thinking to ensure that we are safe and knowledgeable nurses providing care. We are thankful for the opportunities that they have made available to us, as well as to the nurses that have been here before us and to those that will continue to travel through this program. You make a difference. You are appreciated. Thank you. Congratulations, nurses. You are unstoppable. Now, go set and achieve some new goals. And without further ado, I am exuberant with pride to be part of this class in today's ADN pinning ceremony. Thank you.
As we read your graduate's name, could we please have their guest of honor please come forward? And then would their family and friends please stand to be acknowledged? And feel free to take pictures. Alicia Burdick. Guest of honor are her daughters Kristen, Ricky Lynn, and Hunter Burdick. I dedicate my pen to my children for their understanding and patience, to my parents for always encouraging me to reach for the stars and that anything is possible, to my friends, classmates, and instructors that believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, to Doris, Rich, and Jason for strong words of encouragement when something didn't go as planned, and especially to my husband, Donnie, for being my rock and my biggest support throughout this entire journey. Thank you for walking every step of this journey with me. We did it.
Emily Caroline. Guest of honor, I chose my sister Randy, who went through this program 7 years ago, to pen me. Thank you to all the NIC nursing staff for their support and dedication to us throughout the program. Thank you to my classmates for being able to lean on each other during stressful times. Finally, thank you to my family, friends, and boyfriend for their constant support and encouragement. I am grateful for all of you. I plan to start my RN career at the Neuroscience Unit at Gunderson Health Systems in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Lydia Deebies. Guest of honor is her daughter, Ellie Kristen. First and foremost, I want to thank God for seeing me to and through these initial steps towards a lofty goal. Likewise, I want to show appreciation to my family who stood by me and encouraged me every step of the way. My madre, daughter, sisters, brother, and all of the relatives that kept shouting, "You can do this, you are doing this." I cannot thank you enough, and I love you. I also want to thank my friends that remained constant throughout this journey, despite the many, "No, I'm sorry I can't go," or "I can't do that, but I will soon" responses from me so many times over the past couple of years. Thank you for hanging in there with me, and I do promise we will be spending quality time together now. Finally, thank you to NICC with all the amazing instructors, clinical support people, nurses, and patients met along the way, and especially my classmates. Without this amazing group of nurses around me, I am not sure how this would have turned out. You all are amazing individuals and even more amazing nurses.
Addison Einwalter. Guest of honor, I have chosen my mother, Sue Einwalter, as my penner, who has completed this program in 1994. I would like to thank my family, friends, NICC staff, especially Carolyn Haing and Jody Snyder, for their support. I am excited to start my RN career with a position in pediatrics.
Monica Lansgard. Guest of honor, pinning me today is Marie Lauer, BSN. Marie is my mother and an NICC alumni. Today, I want to thank my family and friends for all of their support, motivation, and understanding of lost time over the last 2 years. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for helping me succeed in my nursing career. I also want to congratulate my classmates. I am honored to have been a part of such an amazing group of nurses. Pinning me today is Marie Lauer, BSN. Marie is my mother and an NICC alumni. She graduated from the Associate's Degree of Nursing program here in Calmar in 1998. Thank you, Mom, for encouraging me to go back to school, always answering the phone, giving me motivational speeches when I needed them most, and for studying with me when I didn't understand complex information. You have helped me in ways that I never knew I needed. It is because of you that I am standing here today, receiving this pin with honor and the utmost respect for you and the nursing profession. My future plans as a registered nurse include working full-time at Winneshiek Medical Center in both the medical, surgical, and obstetrics departments, and part-time at Ocean Senior Hospice in the memory care unit.
J.D. Lindsay. Excuse me. Guest of honor, my sister Meredith Lindsay. I'd like to say thank you to my family and friends for all their support this past year. A special thank you to Harley for all of his encouragement, support, and always staying up late at night to help me study. I am honored to have my sister Meredith pin me today. We were each other's biggest supporters through school. Not everyone can say they graduated nursing school with their sister by their side every step of the way.
Meredith Lensing. Your guest of honor, my sister, Jaden Lensing. The biggest thank you goes to my mom and dad, and a thank you to the instructors and Carolyn Hine. Thank you, Ryan, for putting up with the endless studying. And lastly, thank you to my sister, Jaden. I couldn't have done this without you. After passing boards, I would love a NICU or inpatient behavioral health job.
Olivia Mecklenburg. Guest of honor, my mom. I'd like to thank my family and friends, especially my mom, dad, sibling, and grandparents for their patience, kind, and encouraging words throughout the nursing program. I want to especially thank my fiance, Marcus, for his support while I was in the program, as always, to be a study partner. My plans for the future are to work in labor and delivery and continue my education. Today I have my mother pinning me, as she was always there for me from the start and is often my driver for the big cities.
Callie Mueller. Her guest of honor is her fiance, Trey Hartson. I would like to thank my fiance, Trey, for supporting me during my time in the nursing program and for pushing me to better myself every day. I also would like to thank both of my parents for raising me to always believe in myself and do what makes me happy no matter what. I wouldn't be here today without Michaela, Addison, and Emily, who talked me into believing I could do hard things and to stick it out when I felt discouraged. Additionally, thank you to all of the nursing instructors and assisting staff for dedicating their careers to create incredible nurses for the world. They are truly the best role models. My future plans as a registered nurse are to work in labor and delivery department at Floyd County Medical Center.
Jenna Pegnowski, guest of honor, fiancé Sawyer. Thank you to my family for always believing in me and being my biggest fans throughout this challenging yet rewarding time. I plan to continue working at WinMed in Decorah. My fiance Sawyer is pinning me today because he has been my biggest supporter throughout the past 2 years. He has never let me give up on my dream of becoming a nurse and never doubted that I would make it to this point.
Kayla Rowan. Guest of honor, my children Alexis, Silas, and Aaliyah Rowan will be pinning me. Shout out to my husband who supported me throughout the program. Countless emotions and extra work to keep our household afloat. My children for always being my #1 supporter when I came home from long, hard days. My dad and Deb for helping me with all the in-between stuff along the way. My sister for helping with the kids when needed. This one was for you, Mom. Thank you to my instructors at NICC for continuing to say, you know this. Thank you to everyone that believed in me. I will be working at Mercy One in Elkader, Iowa as a full-time RN and will continue to work PRN at Good Samaritan Society in Waukon.
Delaney Scholberg, guest of honor, my boyfriend Duncan. Thank you to my boyfriend, family, classmates, instructors, friends, coworkers, and everyone else who has shown me support through my time in this program. I would not have made it without you all. I want to especially thank my boyfriend Duncan, who gave me the strength to continue even when I doubted myself. Thank you for being there for me and pushing me to do my absolute best.
Candy Sheffield, guest of honor is her mother, Kim Thomas. I want to thank my mother for encouraging me to begin my journey as a nurse 9 years ago. Her patience, encouragement, and support have remained strong during my growth in this career. Also, thank you to my husband, my sister, and especially my children for understanding and support both mentally and emotionally during this past year. My future will continue as an infection preventionist, quality assurance, and education nurse at Gunderson Health Systems.
Good afternoon, esteemed guests and graduates. I am Lindsay Johansson, and I teach pharmacology medications, which is at the very beginning of the practical nursing program, and I teach advanced nursing care of adults, which is the very last course of the associate degree of nursing program, which is the course these graduates just got done with. Needless to say, I have had a lot of time with these wonderful graduates over the last 16 weeks. Graduates, many of you told me that passing this final class, and thus the program, was impossible. But I'd like to point out to you that you did exactly what you thought you couldn't do. You completed the Associate Degree of Nursing program at NICC. You have traveled immense distances for clinical and preceptorship. You have endured numerous simulations and their debriefings. You have spent countless hours studying for exams and completing homework. We at NICC recognize your dedication, effort, and resiliency that you have shown to get you where you are today. Now, graduates, this is the time in every speech when great words of wisdom are shared. So here are my meat and potatoes. First of all, be safe. Real-world nursing is fast-paced and full of stress. Talk about high cortisol levels. There's going to be pressure put on you every single day of your career. Just remember to take a deep 4-count breath. Everything is figure-outable. Remember the interventions that keep you and your patients safe. The 6 rights of medication administration, checking the classification of your patient's allergies, assessing your patient identifiers, and always anticipating the worst possible complication, because we don't want our patients to get into bad news bears territory. Second, be lifelong learners. Healthcare and nursing is ever-changing. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because we will not ever know all there is to know about nursing. And when in doubt, check your facility policies and procedures. Third, be professional. Real-world nursing has a diversity of wonderful cultures, genders, and beliefs. You will always take care of someone who is different than you. You must be a professional nurse to develop a therapeutic relationship with your patients and your coworkers. Fourth, be yourself. Each one of you is unique. Each one of you will influence countless patients that you come across in your career. And each one of you can and will bring positive change to the healthcare field. And we need that. We need you to make a difference. Remember, you know more than you know. You can do more than you think you can. And you can achieve your wildest dreams if you set your mind to it. Now, graduates, you all thought that you were done with program requirements. But I hate to tell you, you have one last Kahoot to complete. So graduates, please get out your cell phones. Kahoot is a wonderful game that we play with in class to keep these guys engaged and not falling asleep. They love it. Graduates, are you all in? Oh, there we go. All right, best of luck, Kahooters. Here we go. Which beverage that a nursing student drinks is most likely to cause irregular heart rhythms? Woo! Other acceptable answers are Celsius and Alani energy drinks. In obstetrics, otherwise known as OB, when all else fails, massage the fundus, hide and cry, stop, drop, and roll, or call your mom. True or false? On an exam, you should always change your answer. Who's the one? Which of the following medications cannot be given? IV push, furosemide, morphine, potassium, or lorazepam? Very good, nurses. Potassium. Select or apply. Everyone's favorite. What was your favorite long-distance clinical experience during the Associate Degree in Nursing program? Iowa City for Pediatrics Clinical, Mercy One Des Moines for Advanced Adult Clinicals, Mercy One Dubuque for OB Clinicals, or Mental Health Institute for Psychiatric Nursing Clinicals? The correct answer was all of them because you loved every single clinical, right? Yes. True or false? The NICC Associate Degree of Nursing program was challenging, but I made it. Excellent job. And so with that, I congratulate you on completing the ADN program at NICC. We at NICC are so proud of you. Now, before I let the graduating class process out, I do invite all of our esteemed guests and family to join us for refreshments and congratulate our graduates here today. Nursing graduates, please rise and face the audience. Family, friends, guests of honor, and NICC, I present to you the graduating Associate Degree of Nursing class of Fall 2024. Let's give them a round of applause.